Back with another video. This is a watch me work video of me applying my Apres Sculpted Coffin long and painting my nails. But my phone, I pay $9.99 a month for the terabytes, and apparently that's not enough, and so it stopped recording as I was gonna start doing the design on my nails. So you guys don't get to see that, I'm sorry, but you get to see everything else before that. So yeah, to begin, you push back your cuticles, which you saw before this clip, and then if you're comfortable, you go in with your e-file sanding band. I use it at 5,000 RPMs. You can even just use a regular hand file to do this, 100 grit, but do it lightly. You don't want to, you just want to buff the nail enough. You don't want it to be smooth, but you want it to have those dents, those little grooves inside your nails, so that way the gel could adhere properly. So yeah, right here I'm just lightly at 5,000 RPMs going over my nails, removing all the shine. And I do want to add that after I remove the shine on my nails, I do switch out the bit and use a cuticle removing bit that is a ceramic bit. And I unfortunately didn't record that part, but I do go in with that and just remove any of the dead cuticles that is on my skin. I'm sorry, not my skin, my nail plate. So yes, before doing anything else to your nails, like dehydrating, adding the primer, you want to get your extensions. What I do is you can use the e-file sand band, or you can just use a hand file. Either one works, and you just file down the cuticle area. You file on top of the cuticle area of the extension to make it not look so press-on-y. You want it to be flush to the nail. So this is what I'm doing here, and again, I'm using it at 5,000 RPMs, not too fast. And I also do, after I do this, I do use lightly my regular hand file and just file it lightly and kind of just fix the corners to fit my nail better. So next I will be using pure acetone to etch the underside of the nail, and I've said this before in my other video. This is just what I prefer because I don't like going in with the drill. It just, for me, it takes forever. So you can do this. It's an optional step. If you like using the drill, fine, but you want to use pure acetone to etch the underside of the nail. And I believe you can also use primer to etch the underside of the nail, but I've never tried that, so this is what I'm doing here. And please be aware that if you do not etch the underside of the nail, whether you do it with acetone, primer, or your e-file, your nails will pop off. They need to be etched so that way the gel can stick to it. Otherwise, like I said, your nails will pop off and you pretty much done it all for nothing. So next I go in with a lint-free wipe and some pure acetone, and I go and remove the dust and dehydrate my nails that I had already, filed in the beginning. And then after that, I go in with the pH bonder from Apres, and that's also a dehydrator as well, but I like to dehydrate twice, once with the pure acetone, the second time with the pH bonder. After that, you want to go in with your primer, and you do not want to get this on your skin at all. Try to avoid that. I did get it a little bit on my skin, which I do wipe off camera, but you do not want to get it on your skin. That can cause contact dermatitis, whether it's primer, gel, you can get it from if you're not using these products properly, you can develop contact dermatitis, and you'll think that you're allergic to the GelX, and that's not it. It's just that you're not using the products properly. So because I have very flat nail beds and these are sculpted nails, what I would do is apply a thin layer of Extend Gel on my natural nail, cure it, apply a second layer of Extend Gel on my natural nail, cure that, then apply a little bit of Extend Gel in the tip, and then cure it. But this time I wanted to try it, just test it out on my pinky to see if I can just do it without applying the Extend on my natural nail. And I cured it off camera. It works, so I ended up just doing it to all my other nails. But if you already have curved nail beds, you don't have to apply 2 layers of Extend Gel on your natural nail. You don't sometimes even have to apply any layers of Extend Gel on your natural nail. If you have curved nail beds, you can just do 1 layer or no layers. Totally up to you. Okay, so I made a mistake right here. Something you should never do. And it all goes in with when you're applying. You have to eyeball the gel, how much you put on the tip. It's hard. You don't know how much, and how much is too much, how much is it's just, you just need to know how much. But so I put it on my middle finger, and it came up, and I was trying to fix it, but it dried, the glue cured, not the glue, I'm sorry, the gel cured onto my skin, which is you're not supposed to do that. That's not supposed to happen. You can file it off after it's cured, but that is also a way to get contact dermatitis. So please make sure that you don't cure, if you're doing somebody else's nails or even just your own, when you're doing these extensions, please make sure you're not putting so much gel that it just like, you know, it globs up at the tips of your fingers and you cure it and you got this big old like chunk of gel right there and you just leave it. That is a no-no. So please try not to do that. So another thing you can do is if you apply too much gel, what you would do is you would drag it off you would drag the extension down, get a lint-free wipe, remove the gel that's on your natural nail with acetone, and then dehydrate again with the pH bonder, and then put the primer. And then what you would do is you would try to wipe off whatever gel is inside the extension, if there's too much gel, and then you would go and place it back on your nail again. If you applied too little gel, not enough to, you know, reach the tip of your fingernail, what you would do is, again, drag slowly the tip off and then remove the gel that's on your natural nail and with the acetone, the bonder, the primer, and then you would apply more gel to the tip that you think is sufficient enough to help it meet to the tip of your fingernail. My God. So after you've applied your tips, you go into your lamp and do a full cure for 30 seconds. And then after that, if it's optional, you don't have to, but you would use your e-file or even your hand file, and you could use your sanding band with your e-file or your cuticle bit, and you just want to try and make it a little bit more flush. And if you do happen to have some gel seeping out of the cuticle area or just anywhere around your nail, you would use your sanding band, your hand file, or your cuticle bit and just remove that gel. So next, what you would do is you would go in with your non-wipe top coat. Sorry, I use my Apres top coat on the underside of the tips, because your tips are sticky, especially if you've got Extend Gel kind of hanging out right there, or you've brushed your Extend Gel up to the top of the tip. You do want to apply non-wipe top coat, because nothing will stick under your nails after you do that. If you don't do that, you'll get all kinds of dirt and lint and just a bunch of stuff sticking there. So please make sure you do this on yourself or your clients. So once you've done all that, you can buff your tips on the top, buff the top of your tips, which is normally what I would do, but my son was taking a nap, so instead I just used a lint-free wipe with some acetone and just did a slow wipe over my nails to kind of just not break it down, but make it so that way the gel polish could stick. So it doesn't look like I'm doing a slow wipe. I just sped up this video, but I promise you I was doing a slow wipe. So the 3 colors I used today were all from Madam Glam. This one is Dove. The other 2 were Green Highlighter and Caribbean Sea, or Caribbean Sea, however you guys want to say it. And I did 4 coats of Dove because it is super sheer and I don't like sheer polishes. If it's for you guys, that's fine, but personally I don't like it, so I did 4 coats. I could have done like 5 or 6, but I just did not have the time. So yeah, I did 4 coats, and like I said, it didn't record because my phone apparently didn't have enough memory, even though I pay for it. It did not record me doing the artwork, so you don't get to see that here. You just get to see me applying polish 4 times, gel polish 4 times. So yeah, and then I use my Apres top coat. And also always try to not get gel polish on your skin, and if you do, please do not cure it. Whatever you do, do not cure it. It looks very sloppy. It's not cute at all. Get a brush with some acetone and then just clean up around the skin, around the cuticle area, just anywhere the polish is on your skin, clean it up. You do not want to cure it. I cannot stress that enough. It does not look cute. It's not look good. It's not good for you. Like I said, contact dermatitis, look it up. You guys should really just yeah, so please don't do that. I tried to do a good polishing job here, but I was also rushing because my son was starting to wake up. So these are the colors that I used for the design, but unfortunately, like I said, it did not record, so I'm just showing them to you guys. And yeah, this is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry I tried to make the video shorter and faster, but that didn't work out. So see you guys in the next one. Thank you again, and like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.